Hello everyone, welcome once again to this channel, and today we will learn about more about pot plants. So in the previous videos we have learned so many things related to the pots, and we have learned about the part 1 that is related to the arrangement. और अरेंजमेंट में हमने देखा है कि कैसे हम लोगों को डिसाइड करना है, हाउ वी हैव टू डिसाइड ओके दैट वेयर वी वांट टू पुट आवर पॉट्स, के कहाँ पर रखना है, एंड देन हाउ वी हैव टू पिक द कलर्स, राइट, एंड हाउ वी हैव टू picking the color and then plan out the shape. Okay, like you can, if the plant is growing much, then you can prune it also, okay, related to the size, the shape. And we even discuss about the growing condition also, especially the climatic condition, okay, and the soil condition, okay, that it is suiting or not, suit करता है कि नहीं, okay, the climatic condition, जो climate है वहाँ पर, जो soil है वहाँ पर, okay, तो वो suit करता है कि नहीं. And then so this we have learned, and now, and we have even discussed about the part 2, okay. After discussing about the part 1, we also discuss part 2, that is setting up our arrangement using one type of plants, and then try a variation of the same plant. And then we even discuss about the mixing up a little bit of everything, okay, and how it will be good and how it will look attractive. That depend on our creativity only, हमारे creativity में भी depend करता है. And we even, like, we can play with the texture, okay, mixing up the colors. So this was some of the important points that we have discussed related to the arrangement, that is part 1 and part 2. Now we'll come to the next, that is part 3. So here in part 3, the first thing that we'll discuss is the potting our plants. Okay, so here, that is, firstly we have to make sure, okay, make sure that our pot has holes for draining. This is very important point, okay. And to prevent overwatering also, see here you can see the first picture, okay, what is the in the bottom part of the pot. Okay, this is just for illustration that I've put this picture. In the bottom of the pot, those are gravel stone, okay, gravel stone type. To prevent overwatering of your plant, make sure to get a pot with hole, okay, with hole or a detachable bottom. That will allow water to filter through. This will help keep your plants hydrated, as well as prevent root rot. So when there is also one more very important advantage when you have when there is a hole at the bottom, okay, तो जब आपका जो मतलब ड्रेन है, जो वाटर है, जब वाटर करते हो और फिर वो मतलब जो होल है वहाँ से फिर it won't be over watering, ज़्यादा over watering. अगर over watering भी करोगे तो वहाँ से निकल जाएगा, okay, it will get filtered. So ये बहुत helpful है, और एक important advantage इसका ये है कि ये prevent करता है जड़ों को सड़ने से, okay, so the root, it won't get rotten easily. And you can also place a layer of gravel. So you can see the bottom part is the gravel, okay, layer of gravel along the bottom, or broken terracotta, okay, or broken terracotta to promote drainage, okay, to promote what? Drainage system. So this is point 1 that you have to remember. Now point 2, okay, point 2 is you have to plan the focal plant or biggest plant first. And here I think this we have discussed in the previous videos also, the focal point which have to be focus, okay. So at this as this plant is likely to take up the most space, इसमें ज़्यादा space की ज़रूरत होती है, और मतलब it's best to put this into the pot first. पहले pot में plant कीजिए, उसके बाद और या फिर you can either put your focal plant in the middle, बीच में, okay, of the pot, and place the other plants around. और दूसरे जो plants है जो same size है, okay, and then they are smaller, they are shorter than the middle plant, okay. So you can place this plant in the back also with other larger plants and put smaller one up front. So you can see here in the picture, it's just a small illustration कि कैसे ये बीच में ये pot है, okay, and then from side they are ornamental flowers that are planted. आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हो या फिर you can put smaller pot, okay, बीच में जो बड़ा pot है उसके बाद जो side में रखोगे, you can put a shorter pots, okay, around it, so it will look attractive. This is one like design, okay. So these are the two points that I mentioned in this slide. Now we'll talk about the other 2 points. Sorry, here there is a 3 point, sorry. So here we'll discuss about the three other point, okay, that comes under this one, under the setting up, under the potting your plants, okay, potting your plants. So fill in the rest of pot with the other plants. So what does this means? This means that once you have planted the focal plant, okay, it's also related to the second point. जो second point हमने mention किया था, the focal plant which have to be in the middle. So once you have planted the focal plant, you can fill in the pot with your other plants, okay. So once you have planted, so you can fill in the pot with your other plants, okay, like we have already discussed before. पहले plan करोगे जो बड़ा variety है, okay, you plant it first, then the other plants you can plant it around it, and how you want to place them is up to you. ये आप पर depend करता है कि आप कैसे place करना चाहोगे, like how it will look more attractive when you place it, how, okay. And however, it is best to keep those of similar size placed together. Like जो similar size के हैं, अगर आप उसको एक साथ रखोगे तो ये ज़्यादा attractive होगा, ज़्यादा मतलब अच्छा दिखेगा, okay. So once you have planted the focal plant, you can fill in the pot with your other plants. So and then you place it according to the similar size, जो same size same size है pots का या फिर plant का, you can place it together. And you should also keep trailing plants closer to the edge of the plant, trailing plant, like which spread more. It's a bit similar to the climber plant also, थोड़ा similar है climber plant से भी, क्योंकि उनका जो stem है, it is soft and then मतलब it's not like erect या फिर it's not straight, but it is loose, okay, it is loose, and then it will just spread from the pot, okay, and it will just spread and it will grow. You should also keep trailing plants closer to the edge of the pot, as they are going to grow over everything, okay, over everything else if they are in the middle. अगर वो बीच में आप प्लान करोगे तो जैसे मैंने बोला वो स्प्रेड हो जाएंगे, जो ट्रेलिंग प्लान है, it will spread, okay, it will spread and then it will grow over everything else, spread होंगे and then it will just climb over everything else, and then if you plant it in the middle, तो ये भी अलग प्रकार का मतलब डिज़ाइन है, look nice. So this is the third point. Now we'll come to the fourth point, okay. Fourth point, fill in the rest of the container with potting mix. So here is you can do this, okay, you can do this by pouring the soil around the plants, okay, around the plants, and arranging it using a garden trowel. जैसे कि soil जब hard होता है तो आप क्या करते हो, trowel लेते हो, okay. And then this is one equipment of horticulture, trowel. I hope you all know what is garden trowel. तो सॉइल को लूज़ करने के लिए देन आप मतलब जो पॉट है उसका मतलब यू लूजन इट अप बाय यूजिंग द ट्रॉवल. ओके, मतलब खुदाई करते हो, लाइक यू जस्ट डिस्टर्ब द सॉइल. ओके, सो दैट बिकॉज इफ इट बिकम टू पैक, अगर बहुत पैक रहेगा या बहुत टाइट रहेगा, देन the air can't pass, and if it's too tight also it will be difficult for the plant root, especially जो plant root है उसके लिए बहुत दिक्कत होगा. Okay, the plant roots to grow. So you can do this by pouring the soil around the plants and arranging it using a garden trowel, and be careful not to pack the soil. और जब आप suppose repotting करते हो, एक पॉट से जो प्लान है उस प्लान को निकाल के दूसरे पॉट में रखते हो, देन यू जस्ट पुट सम सॉइल एंड देन यू टाइटन इट. डोंट टाइटन इट, लूजन इट. ओके, डोंट मेक इट टाइट, दो एज इट विल मेक इट डिफिकल्ट फॉर द प्लांट रूट्स टू ग्रो, जैसे मैंने पहले मेंशन किया था. सो इट विल मेक द प्लांट रूट्स, इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट. Okay, and even one more point is that it will be hard for the air to pass. Okay, aeration थोड़ा difficult होगा फिर. So this is about the filling the container with the potting mix. Now we'll come to the last, that is watering the plants thoroughly. So after you have planted everything, okay, जो आप already plan कर चुके हो, सब कुछ कर चुके हो, make sure that you water the plants. Okay, you water the plant, and then so you have to water the plant. Obviously water is an important source. Okay, it's like it is an important source for the nourishment. Okay, for the nourishment of both the soil, the roots and the plants. And you should try to water at the base. Okay, I think I have mentioned this one once, जब succulents और cactus के बारे में हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था, तो वाटरिंग के बारे में भी उसमें मेंशन किया था कि जब आप वाटर करते हो तो बेस में वाटर करो, मतलब एट द बेस ऑफ द सॉइल. ओके, द बॉटम पार्ट ऑफ द, मतलब जैसे प्लान है. ओके, प्लान जब आप वाटर करते हो तो डोंट वाटर फ्रॉम द टॉप, मतलब प्लान से ही वाटरिंग मत कीजिएगा, जस्ट वाटर फ्रॉम द सॉइल. ओके, वाई this is also, don't like avoid this because sometimes it can harm the leaf also. Okay, leaf jaldi harm हो जाते हैं, and it can even like in succulents, like you have seen, जो succulents plant है, एक example मैंने दिया था कि अगर आप water करोगे succulents में या फिर cactus में, it can lead to sunburn, okay, of the plant. So they also what go through sunburn. Okay, so to prevent करने के लिए you have to water only at the soil part. Okay, the soil part. And yeah, once you see that water comes out the bottom, you should stop watering. जैसे ही आपने देखा जहाँ पर ड्रिल किया हुआ है ना, मतलब नीचे से जो होल है उसमें से अगर वाटर मतलब निकलता है, then just stop watering. Okay, stop watering, and just stop watering. And once you see water come out from the bottom, you should stop watering. Also, if the soil sink, because कभी कभी water के साथ soil भी निकलता है, तो obviously if the soil comes out from that hole, okay, together with the water, तो soil कम हो जाता है, right? So you have to just simply add more soil on the pot, and then just water the plant again. Okay. So water the plant thoroughly. This is also an important aspect, an important point. So I hope you understand till there, and always keep all this in mind. Okay, so about the first point we have already mentioned. Second, third was the last. Okay, ये मतलब last है when it is related to the arrangement. So I hope you all got the point, you all understand it, and choosing the correct pot, selecting the pot, and then not only that, but picking and deciding the colors of the pots, and even the shape of the plant, and setting up the arrangement using one type of plant and the variation of the same species. Okay, and then playing with the texture, coloring the pots, especially जो terracotta pots है, and drill the pot if there is no hole from the bottom, because it will help for the draining. I hope this is all clear to you. And yeah, even the mix, the potting mix in the container. So these are some important point. I hope you got all the point now. Till then if you have any doubt, you can write on the paper, or you can write in your copy and let me know. So thank you.